Moishe,
Yes.
you going back to Brooklyn tomorrow?
Huh?
Tell me a story. That's the wrong date.
So how will it be tomorrow?
How will what be tomorrow?
Huh?
How will what be tomorrow?
What time?
Where were you born?
Poland. Poland.
Go ahead.
Adam.
Tell me a whole story while I got the camera going. I always wanted to get your story.
I was born Poland. Adam. 1924 January.
And a family of how many people?
6 kids in the family.
Yeah. What is everybody's name?
Name is Motto, Ansel, AB, Max, Ida, and Bella.
And you're Max. And your parents were?
All in the water.
And you were the oldest, the youngest, or in the middle?
I was the middle one.
Number 3, number 4?
I was number 3.
Number 3.
Yeah.
And did you go to school? You went to school?
I went to school, Jewish school.
How many days a week did you go to school?
5 days.
A whole day?
A whole day.
All 6 went to school? All 6 of you went to school a whole day?
All the 6. My older sister had worked already. And I worked. And I still went to school. I helped out my father to make hips.
Yes. What kind of apartment did you have? Did you have a swimming pool in your backyard?
Yeah, swimming pool. Just swimming pool.
So what kind of house did you live in? What kind of a house did you live in?
I got 2-story. We live in the bottom, somebody else lived in the top.
Oh, no kidding. And the person who owned the house?
The guy owned the house. It was about, I think must be at least maybe 25 apartments.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't a 2-family house, it was like an apartment building. How much rent did you pay? Do you remember how much you paid?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Do you remember the conditions?
Wasn't even water in the house.
That's the
You
word.
had to go out with you got to go outside and bring in a pail of water.
And for the bathroom too?
The whole house was in
You had to go out to the bathroom?
all of 25 apartments. It wasn't there steam.
No. You had a fireplace?
No, like wood and coal. They used to burn in the winter time.
So you sit around the fire?
No, it wasn't.
You-
Wasn't electric ovens like it's now.
You had a nice warm winter coat?
Hmm?
You had a nice warm winter coat?
No. Still, I was freezing to death with the winter coat. It was very cold in Poland. It wasn't like in New York. Very cold. The whole window was ice. You couldn't look out.
Right,
It took
cool.
a few days that the ice comes out from the windows because it was cold.
So where did you get the food from?
We used to put up like a little oven. We used to put in coal. Friday night they used to make a fire in the oven. This lasted till Sunday. A lot of coals. We tied up. It was high, maybe a 6-footer. And we were sitting for the weekend to warm up the hands.
So where did you get the food from?
Food?
Food.
Without the money.
You just went to the local
Poland
city.
got a lot of food.
You had a lot of food.
They had more food before the war than now.
Huh.
It wasn't a shortage and nothing.
Then what?
Then the Germans came in 1938.
Your father was religious during the holidays?
Yeah.
And you,
He used to have a little beard, my father.
was he strict or?
I think he used to tap him every morning, my father.
He used to what?
He used to tap him every morning with the
Filling?
film, you know. Went to shoes Saturday with my father. It was a poor life.
So if the war didn't break out, you would have just been a cap maker in Poland.
I helped out in the heart, and then I was a courier. Because in the winter time I worked by 4. In the summertime I helped out my father.
Making caps. So where did you get the
I was
job?
the only one. I helped him out.
What did the other kids do?
Avi was younger than me, 4 years younger. And then Ida was working, and I think my older sister was working. I was the one who took out the caps in the morning and brought them back when they started to get dark from the street. You know?
What you had like
market,
a you had like a little
flea
stand like in a
market,
flea
yes.
market. So how many caps would you take to the flea market?
No doubt.
10 caps?
I took. Somebody helped me because it was a big, like a box, put in all the kinds of caps, making for the school, all of the styles for the school. Every school got a different cap.
So you sold them for the students, you mean? For the students?
Put in like in the street, like 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines, and like 5, 6 high. Then I think at the end of the week Thursday was all of these people came in with a hose, with a hose,
Mm-hmm.
like farmers, like 30 miles, 40 miles. All of these farmers came in with a hose, with a wagon, a wooden wagon, and they came with chicken in that time. They came with potatoes, all of butter, cheeses, all the kinds of cheeses. They came from the
The farms?
farm
So
to sell the stuff in the big city.
so would you
And then
trade?
They bought caps, they bought suits, they bought shoes, they bought everything.
So would you
They
trade?
once a big.
Would you trade some of the caps for food? Is that what you would do, or
Huh?
would you give them caps for in
They
exchange
bought
for
it
food?
money,
And then you-
bought with them the other
food.
things. Yeah. The whole street was lined up with horses, with the wooden wagons. This is why they brought in the stuff with the wagons, with the wooden wagons.
Every day or just on the weekend
no,
or
only
what?
once a week, Thursday.
Thursday before the
Only
weekend.
a week, every Thursday was a market. But we took out the caps every day because they sold. It was a big city.
But in the summertime, you didn't sell that many caps, did you?
We sold the whole year.
Even in the summertime.
Make him a whole year round. On the holidays.
Sure.
You know?
Did, it was,
Jewish people bought that caps.
did you have a name to the business, or is it just
Huh? Everybody was wearing a cap.
you didn't have a store or anything in the house or anything
No.
like that? No, just
People
like
came into the house to buy hats.
they came into your house to buy hats.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you have a sign outside the house, or
Huh?
did you have a sign outside of your door, or
Yeah, but they know us. They
people
came
knew?
in, yeah.
They just
Because
found.
used to be in the house, in this house where the 24 families live. You got the shoemaker, and you got people who sold suits and caps. You know, the whole area was suits. All of these farmers came down to buy stuff there. So, then in 1939, I think, 1938, I think, when the war started with Germany.
Did you know it was going to start before it started, or it started one morning?
Hmm?
Did you know the war was going to start?
We know that
You knew that something was coming.
something is coming, because England's supposed to go into the war, and then they refused to go into the war. They said if Germany would attack Poland, England will help them,
Hmm.
but they didn't. They said they will come into war, but they didn't come in.
So if you knew something was coming,
Yeah.
what did your father do to prepare?
They didn't got time to prepare even, because they started to march, and they came in 3 days. They were in Poland. You couldn't even run away. A lot of people tried to run away, but you couldn't run. Everybody then started to come in planes, and they started to boom. The houses, everything was shaking.
Do you know people that ran away?
People started to hide in the apartment. There was no place to hide. And people started to run, didn't know what to do.
So that was the first day. They came marching into your town. Not
Came to march, you come in to meet,
the same day that they were bombing. Then they came in, marched
we
in.
were there later, sure, because they come into motorcycles right in the front, and right away they saw you in the street. Right away they try to grab you. And a lot of them, they shot right the first day, the second day.
Hmm.
And 2 days later they started to come down, Germans tried to pick you up, to take you to work.
Well, wait a second. After they marched in the first day, you went back home at night. Did you go back at
I
home?
didn't know what to do.
So you went home.
We didn't want to leave the parents alone.
So, but everybody in your family came home that night,
Yeah.
right? And what did your father say that night?
We wanted to start to go to the Russian side, because was very far away.
So he wanted to leave the house.
And only your parents didn't let us leave the house.
But you wanted to go to the Russian side?
Huh?
You wanted to
We
go
wanted
to...
to try, but you couldn't go.
Well, who's we? You? Just you, or you with the whole family?
The whole family, everybody wants to go, but the parents didn't let us go. They said they will kill you on the road while you're going there.
Hmm. What happened to
You
people?
couldn't go run away, like here, run away with a car, with a motorcycle. You couldn't go, you got to book.
So you couldn't get
You
away.
go run, sure. Even if you wanted to go away, you're going to go away.
So what happened the following day?
Well, I think they came in maybe a day later, 2 days. The Germans started to roam around to look for the young people. And then they make laws that they got all the Jews got to move into one location, make a ghetto.
I'm confused. When was the last time, the day you saw your brothers and sisters, that day?
My mother and sisters I saw. One day my father got up in the morning to buy some food, and he comes in, and the police start to talk to a microphone that everybody got to go out from the house. They give him 15 minutes. My father came into the house and told us, everybody, I was still sleeping. This was maybe 7 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
That everybody got to go out. And everybody, I started to pick a pair of pens with a shirt under my arm. I didn't got time to take something else. And anybody who would be left in the house would be shot to death. So we left the house.
Your whole family was in the house at the
Yeah.
time, your brothers and sisters?
I started to dress fast. You got only a few minutes left. I started to run out in the street. People were wild, running with kids, with babies. They lost the packages what they got in the arm. I lost my pens. and you saw Germans with machine guns. They were shooting from all sides,
So after
all
that,
directions.
after that point, you didn't see.
After I went out to the street,
Right.
you saw a lot of Germans trying to put the people in a line, four in a line. There was lines in all directions, and they started to shoot from all directions. The Germans with bullets. A lot of people got killed, and you don't know where you run. And then most of the people got out of the house, and a lot of children got left in the house, and they threw them through the windows, the Germans. And they tried to take him to the wagons, to the people. And we were marching a whole line. I was looking for my sister, I was looking for my brother, I didn't see nobody. Because everybody tried to hide, not to be shot to death. And then they took maybe half of the people, and they took him. They didn't got enough place where to push him in the wagons like cattle. Like this, they push him in, and then send him away to the concentration camp. And the half of it, and the other half, they didn't got the wagons. They left them, and they told them to go back home.
How long after when Germany started, the first time they came in, when they started bombing, did they line you up in the street? What was the period of time?
They just bombed in that time.
No. The first day they started bombing, when they first came in, when England said that they weren't going to enter the war.
We thought that.
How long was the period of time from that day until when you were standing in the street? How many days was it that you were standing in the street?
When they bombed, the Germans still wasn't in Radom. You see, they came in maybe a day, 2 days later after that.
And then at that point, they lined you up for concentration camps already.
It took yeah.
So the concentration camps were already set up.
It took a few more. Yeah. They built the concentration camp. It took maybe a year and a half. The concentration, they came in 39, and I think they started to liquidate. I think about a year and a half.
So you were under German occupation.
Yeah.
Were you under German occupation for a year before they?
I was working,
before you worked where?
I was. He went out to work every day.
What kind of work?
Make roads.
So you just worked for a whole year?
They brought us back. They took us in the morning. They brought us back.
And you didn't get paid for the work?
No.
Did you get paid for the work?
No,
They
they give you just very little food.
Oh, so they just gave you food to live.
Mm.
So did everybody in your family work?
Most of
Coffee? Yeah, okay. I'm talking of 5 more minutes.
I said 5
All right.
minutes coffee.
Yeah, half of them they put in shuttles. Like shuttle trucks, and they take them away. The other half, they told to go home. Go home, and 2 days later at night, they try to take out the rest of the people from these homes.
Well, you went home the first night. So you were on the line of
We
the
didn't know,
people.
yeah, they took away. First time they took away. Then when I came home, I didn't see more than me and Navy.
So everybody else was on the other line from your family.
Yeah.
So you never saw them
And
again.
Ida was she went out before this happened, I think, to a place she was working with Maya. Maya's brother took them into a place where he was working for the Germans. So they know that it's going to be like liquidate the Jews. So he took them into this place. In that time, he doesn't live Maya's brother doesn't live here. The Germans shot him. But when I came to my house, I didn't see my mother, my father, and my sister. and another brother. I didn't know what happened to them.
How old were you? How old were you?
Huh?
How old were you?
Me? I was in that time 20 years old. And Navy was 16 years old. 1940, 1941. So 2 days later, they put in light, like you see this very high beams. I wanted to take these people to send them to a concentration camp. So the people who they put in to a concentration camp, they put them on one side, and you have to show that you got a card that you work for the Germans. So they told you to go into a different street. And we didn't know which street is good and which is bad, which they sent to concentration camps, and which they will live in the ghetto.
You didn't know it was a concentration camp, did you? Or did you know it was just...
I didn't know. Where
So-
they send these people
Right.
to liquidate, to send them to work. But it didn't came out like this. They sent them to the death camp.
So you had a card, so you didn't get on the train.
Yeah, I didn't got because me they left because I was working for the Germans by roads. Me in Navy in the same.
So you and Abe had a card. Aunt Ida had a card?
Yeah, a car that we work for.
Did Aunt Ida have a card?
Ida didn't see. I didn't know. Ida went to night. Ida went with Maya to a different place. The Germans. She slept over. She slept over there in the place where she was working.
She was married already? Aunt
Uh,
Ida? To Uncle Maya?
Yeah, she was married.
How long was she married? She must have...
Ida used to have a baby. The baby died when the Germans came in
Mhm.
from malnutrition.
From what?
Because
From malnutrition?
Yeah, got sick and you couldn't tell to the Germans this or to doctors. So my older sister got a baby too. She was married. And
What was the baby's name? Do you remember? I don't remember those things.
So at that time we were spared. And that night, and then we used to go up on the ghetto with a German used to come in to take out the work and bring us back at night.
Right.
So I made contact with, and Ida was working on this road in a different place.
So what happened then?
And that time they took us to work one day on the road with a truck, and I made up with Ida. Ida was working on a farm on the same road. And when this road passed by Ida's place, the farm place, she was outside waiting for us to throw down some stuff what we got.
You mean food?
Huh?
Food?
No, not food. It was like some clothing and other things. And then we throw it down. And then a few days later, we jumped from the truck. There was a lot of people on the truck, like all the truck. And I jumped, when the truck slowed down, I jumped down. And we started to run because this was on the road, but the farm was like to jump down and running. So we jumped from the truck, me and Navy, and went to work on the farm. There was a few Germans there, you know. They used to they have horses there, the Germans. And from there, I worked a few months there on the farm. A few months, then I worked for the Wehrmacht.
Which was what?
The Wehrmacht. You got the Wehrmacht and they got the SS. We worked for the Wehrmacht, then they gave an order that the Wehrmacht got to let the Jews out from there, to liquidate this place. Only the Jewish people can be where the SS are. So they took us from there to the ghetto back. In the ghetto, then either took us to the ghetto, or I ran away from the place as possible. I ran at the time away to the ghetto because they were saying that they're going to liquidate the place. So I went into the ghetto. Abi was running and they got us in the ghetto on a truck, and they brought us in a place where they make ammunition. This is 30 miles from Radom. They brought us to this place, and they brought Aidan, and Maya, and Sam, and Dora, and David, and Abi, and I was working there. Everybody was working in a different things. There we were maybe working up about 2 years in this ammunition place, which is called Pionki. They,
What kind of work did you do there?
huh?
You
Ammunition, everybody, I worked by coals. I brought in big wagons of coals, about 20 tons, 25 tons. They used to throw down the coals from these trucks. You know, it was like a rail with trucks.
How many days a week did you work there? How many days a week?
This was maybe 7 days a week. They used to take us out in the middle of the night. We used to come home 9 o'clock at night, and 10 o'clock they came into the barracks and took us back to work. Because wagon with coals came into the place. So whoever they pick, they took you out from the bed.
What if you were too tired to go?
Huh?
What if you were too tired to go?
What?
What if you didn't want to go to work? You were too tired.
They shot you. See, because this was Ukraine, and I can never mention anybody who they saw took him to work. And, we were working there about 2 years. Then they found, I think they found by AB, they used to go through a little room, and they used to check anybody, whatever one got their food or the other thing, what you bring in from the
The ghetto?
Polak Poles used to come in to work there too. So a lot of times you give them something and they brought you some food, Poles.
Mm-hmm.
But when they brought you in from outside, they check up your pockets if you have anything put there. And if they got you, they beat you to death. They didn't let you take in even food there. So one day, Abe made up his mind, and he ran away from this.
Well, what happened? They caught him with some food on him, or Abe,
yeah.
Uncle Abe?
Yeah.
What?
Caught him with the food in this place. He got something there. We came in from work, and they caught him and they put him on the floor, and they used to beat him up. But he got up and he ran away in the place where the barracks was. And they were looking for them, the Ukraine, and they couldn't find him. The next day, the couple, you know, he used to have a factory there working inside this ammunition factory. He used to make clothing for the Germans. So he said to my sister that she should try to find his brother. Otherwise, we will be responsible for him. Because if they don't find him, they will hang the closest family. So they couldn't find A.B. and A.B. ran away from there, and he went to the ghetto. And there was still a ghetto with Jewish people there in Radom.
Mm-hmm.
And this passed by maybe months and months, and A.B. used to tell me that I should come in there into the ghetto, that I can make a little living there if I make caps in the ghetto. So I ran away with another two guys during the night. We saw that the Germans passing by they used the girders. We saw that they passing by. We cut the wire, and we went to the need, and we went out from there during the night. Me and the two guys.
Who were the two guys?
The two guys were from a small town. I used to know them.
Are they still alive?
Ran away to then everybody split up there, went by himself. And I tried to walk. I see that a German comes with a motorcycle, right 50 feet away from me. So I ran into the woods, and I thought that he is running after me. But I hid there for a few hours, and I went out from the woods, and then I went to the ghetto. This was maybe about 20 miles to the ghetto, to Radom, where I used to live. And then we spent there a few months.
Where did you live when you got to the ghetto?
I went into a friend, he took me in there to the room, and we used to sleep together.
You found Uncle Abe when you got to the
Yeah,
ghetto?
we found Uncle Abe,
In Ida?
and they used to, you see, I wasn't, I wasn't supposed to be there, because you're supposed to have a card that you belong to the ghetto, otherwise they will kill you. So I was hanging around there. I was hanging around there for a nice couple months. And then they liquidated this ghetto, free of Jews.
How did they do that?
They send them, a lot of them they take to concentration camp, and a lot of them that took them on the trucks. See, me, they took on a truck with A.B., where you always saw clothing on the truck. They killed the big people from this ammunition place, and they pick up younger one to replace the one who killed them. And I came up in this truck, when they got me on this truck, was a few dozen of us. I hear that they're going to bring me back to the place where I ran away. So I got scared that they will kill me. So, but I was in the truck, I couldn't do nothing. When I came to this place, this was about 20 miles, 25. We went down from the truck, and they gave me a place to work, which I was afraid that the manager will recognize me. He was a Polak or an Ukrainer, I don't know. So he asked me my name, and I gave him a different name. So I spent there maybe a year, and then till 1944, and they said that the Russians start the war with Germany. That they're going to take all of these 2,000 Jews from Pionek, from the ammunition factory, and put them into Auschwitz to liquidate them. So they told us to get ready. In 2 days, that everybody got to go out from this ammunition factory, because Russia used to an offensive to go with Germany. So I was looking for a place where to hide. They told me that it will take a day or two, and the Russia will be there in the ammunition factory. They will take over all of these things. So I'm trying to find a place, but I couldn't find a place where to hide for overnight. I was looking into a sewer there, opening, and tried to put in some pillows there to be able to sleep there overnight. But I was afraid that the Germans will look into the sewers and they will kill us. Because nobody's supposed to be left there in the barracks overnight. So we were waiting for the wagons, and the wagons didn't show up. They show up maybe 2 days later. In the meantime, I was running away from this place. They said that they're going to liquidate us in Auschwitz. So I ran away with my brother.
Well, how did you get away? They weren't
Again. And my sister knew it. They said that a lot of people got shot and tried to run away from the place. And she told 100% that I was killed with AB. They ran away, and they hang around in the woods about 5 months, 6 months, till January 1945.
in the winter time?
In the winter time. We were laying in a bunker, in a hole, from 6 foot, making there a little straw bed to go down the hole and to live there. We thought that the Russian will come in.
Well, how big was the hole in the ground?
Big. It's maybe 5 by 5.
Well, how many people slept in there?
Slept there maybe 6, 7. Yeah.
On top of each other?
On a bed from the window. And a week passed by, and a month passed by, and
Where did you get food?
The Russians didn't come in. They started to go, and then they stopped. They stopped for 6 months. We thought it would take a day or two, and then I was sorry that I ran away from this concentration camp where they make the ammunition, because I couldn't go in nowhere. I could only be in the woods.
Well, where did you get food?
We went out at night, to steal foods for the farmers at night time. And this went on already like this about 4 or 5 months. Till January started to snow, it was very cold to live there. And then the farmer said that people come up at night time to try to rob him food and everything. So they gave this up to the Germans, and the Germans tried to come into the woods, that a lot of partisans are in these woods. Then we started to go out from these woods, and we couldn't go out from these woods anymore. But by accident we went out. The woods was maybe 10 miles. We went out there, and they came in, and when we came in back in the same place at night time, 2 days later, we didn't find this bunker. Was put in bombs to this bunker. We found our bunker. Then we started to make another hole, to dig another hole in the same woods. And we were living there for a couple months till January. In January 1945,
What did
we
you
were liberated from the Russians.
What did you do a whole day in the woods?
Huh?
What did you do all day in the
Only
woods?
sleeping and cooking and hiding.
Well, if you
We
lit
couldn't
a
do nothing.
if you started a fire to cook, didn't they see the
We
smoke?
used to cook. They used we got to cook. I got to cook in that time with potatoes and all that.
Wouldn't they see the
Yeah,
smoke?
this is why you almost got killed. Once the Polackans, and they come in to looking for blueberries and other stuff in the woods. And so the people in the woods, they thought that this is the people who stole from them.
It was the people.
This is why we almost got killed there one day. We ran away at that time and spent there a few months, and then January 1945, we were liberated by the Russians.
Were you ever hit by a German person, by a German officer? Did you ever get struck or anything?
Yeah, when I worked in the bad ammunition, they used to hit us because you didn't make the amount of things what they were supposed to make.
Right.
Or sometimes you didn't understand them the way you said and what he said.
So what did they do? They hit you with what?
They knock you down, and, a lot of times we were beaten up. A lot of times.
So
This
after
is nothing. This is just. I didn't tell you even 5%.
tell me what you want to tell me.
No, it's nothing. So listen, this is what I can remember.
That's what you have the most vivid memories of? So you were liberated in which year? How did you find out you were liberated? How did you find out that the Russians liberated you?
I find out. We went out from the woods. We find out, but we were afraid to go into the city because the Russians were wild. They were looking for the Germans, and we were afraid that they will take us for Germans and they will kill us. Because they saw Germans, they kill on the spot, the Russians. So we were afraid to go into the big city. They will catch us, and they take us to the front. They pick people from the street to put them to the front.
Oh, the Russian
The
friends.
Russians, right? They didn't care who it is.
So after you were liberated, where did you go?
We were afraid even to walk the streets for a few days. Till it quiet down, then we went into Radom, and then started up a new thing. Now the Poles started to kill the Jews.
Even
Right after you came into the city.
after the Russians liberated, then the Poles were still killing the Jews. Did you go back to your original apartment where you were
I
living?
was afraid to go in. Just walked passed by. We were afraid to walk in. Took another apartment. And then the Poles started to be after us, that we should go out from there, otherwise they will kill us. The Poles used to throw in paper printing that we should leave this apartment, otherwise they will kill us. And we start to go over to Czechoslovakia and to go to Germany. Because Germany belonged already to the
The Allies.
part to Russia and part to American and to the England. So we couldn't pass the Russians front where the Russians were. They didn't let us go into the side to the American side. But we tried, and we went into Czechoslovakia, and then we went in. Czechoslovakia belonged to the Russians, and then we went into the East Germany side. We spent there a few days in the East Germany side, and we went in to the West German side, where the Americans were.
How long did you
And
live?
then from there, we spent in Germany about. We came in there 1945, and we lived in Germany, West Germany, 47. Then the owner came in, and they used to feed the people. This was the owner from the American side. They used to give you out food every day. And from there, we didn't know where to go. We should go to Israel, or we should go to America. But everybody wants to go to the United States. And you needed papers to go to the United States. So we used to write to friends who went into the United States in 1945. We used to write to them, and they sent us some papers. And they used to give a car to the owner. We used to buy a car. We bought a car for some Germans' money, and we give from the owner to the manager to put us on the paper to go to the United States. This is how we came to the United States.
What do you do? A bug.
Nice.
And then the rest is history, right?
Mhm.
And then the rest is history.
He's a child, and then we met Maya. Maya came into. I don't even remember. Maya came into us, to Poland, or we saw them. I don't know. Maybe they came into Radom too, because they don't know who you live alive. Because
I don't
didn't
remember.
know that we live. She know that we were killed by running away from the lager. So they hang a lot of people.
Who were running away?
Running away, they brought them back and they hang him. And everybody got to go out, 2,000 people got to go out and watch this, how he's hanged by a Jew. They tell a Jew to go up and hang him. And to put the thing on the neck. Everybody got to see this. To scare off everybody. It's a Cornish, what it is. It's went up like this for 5 years.
What one?
Things, it's unbelievable. They dig holes, put in a few hundred and kill them with the thing. Told you to go in to dig the hole. You dig the hole, and they told everybody to go into the hole. They shot them, hundreds of them, at one time. So you didn't believe what a human being can do these things. It's unbelievable. The worst animal is a human being.
So do you ever know what happened to you, where your parents were sent, or your other brothers and sisters?
No, I didn't believe
Where were they
I
sent?
didn't believe it.
Where were they sent?
When anybody going to tell you the stories, you would believe it.
Where were they sent?
We used to find out. You found out 2 years later. When we got after the war, we started to look for them, and then we know before we know that the sender brigade found out that all of these camps are liquidated the Jews. We found out.
Which camp were
In the
they?
camp, in the where you work in this ammunition place, you find out.
Which camp were they sent to?
Hmm?
Which camp were they sent to?
They sent them to a lot of liquidates. Mostly went to you used to have Majdanek, you used to have Birkenau, they used to have Auschwitz. They killed a lot. But there was a lot of.
But you don't know where your parents were sent.
No, they
There's
don't.
no way of knowing.
They said that they take him to work in a place to give him where to live and everything, and then that they brought him into ovens to blend them up.
Do you think something like this could happen again?
100%. That's the way the world is now. The people, the world didn't know as much. The world didn't know as much as what's now going on. It's unbelievable. This is. I never believed that this could happen, things like this, but the way the things is now, it's goes the same direction. Anti-Semitic, more anti-Semitic now than any time before. Before, you know that the Germans hate you. Now everybody hates you.
So you're going home tomorrow, right?
Very cool. We're going to the jungle.
All right, Dad. Good night.
Yeah.
Wave goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye.
To learn the right from wrong.
I've always feel I'm behind something. I have to improve it, that's it.
Well, if you stop, everybody,
Uh-huh.
you have to always improve yourself.
Yeah, go back to school again.
It's improved.
It's not
You're
improved.
not so bad, Anna. You're fine.
I'm not so
You're
bad?
fine the way you are.
I could do better? Are you laughing, huh, David?
You're okay the way you
You're
are.
laughing. You're laughing. What else you have to tell me?
Is it on already?
Yeah,
I
see?
didn't realize
What
it.
else you have to tell me? He's laughing.
Fix the hair.
I fix my hair. What do you have to tell me? What's the question? What do you want to tell me?
Where were you born?
Where I am born. Oh my God, you don't know those things where I'm born? I'm born in Brussels, in Evere.
What's your
In
name?
Evere.
What's your name?
Oh, my
Who
name.
are you? You're Anna from where? With the feet of the lines here.
This is so cute.
Well, what did you say before? I'm Anna
I'm
from...
Anne from Brussels. From Evere, born in Brussels.
What's Avra?
Evere is a little town. Near, years ago, was the airport, but the airport, now the new airport is not the same. It's called Evere, E-V-E-R-E. Brussels.
What was it like growing up in Brussels?
Well, what's like to growing up? I can't remember when I was a child. When I was born there, I don't remember. But
As a little girl.
as a little girl, how I was Brussels
I saw a picture of you one time picking apples.
picking apple. No,
Yeah, I saw that photograph
Basket.
also.
You have a
Picking
basket and you have
Yeah,
apples.
I think that might have
oh,
been my
this
Aunt
is from my
Jean.
sister,
Oh.
not me. My sister,
Oh, okay.
my sister Jean.
Anna never went apple picking.
No, I
Did they have
didn't
any
go-
apple trees in Brussels?
Yeah, yeah. Apple tree. No, we didn't go apple tree special.
Do you remember
Brussels
the
is
national
beautiful.
anthem from Brussels?
Yes.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
hear
we'd
it.
like to hear,
National-
let's hear that.
Let's
that,
hear the
that would
national
make, that would make good coverage.
Let me
It's
remember.
only been 45 years.
God, is it
Yeah,
start,
probably.
God bless America?
Yeah, no, something else. No, it's not the right time to tell me this because I have to remember. No, you're gonna learn. I'm gonna start to sing. You're gonna learn.
What happened?
No, ask me something else. Ask me something else. Well, Brussels is nice.
Did you have a nice
Beautiful
house growing
country.
up?
Huh?
You live in a nice house, nice neighborhood?
Very nice neighborhood, very nice. We moved twice. Once Rue de Mérode, and the second time we moved Rue de Serbie, 23 Rue de Serbie.
In a house or in an apartment?
A very nice apartment, very nice located.
You own the apartment or?
No, my papa pay rent. He pays rent, and we upstairs it was a beautiful dining room with a nice where my papa was working was a tailor. So my papa was working, my mother together
In the
in
house?
the factory, yes, in the house. And then we had the kitchen downstairs, and I went to school, and I came home every day 12 o'clock to see my parents and having dinner, and then I went back to school. This was the life.
After dinner you went back to school?
After
dinner,
lunch.
yes,